We are gathered here today to celebrate one of life's greatest moments and to cherish the words which shall unite Kelsey and Nick in marriage. Marriage is the promise between two people who love each other, who trust in that love, who honor each other as individuals, and who choose to spend the rest of their lives together. This ceremony will not create a relationship that does not already exist between you. It is a symbol of how far you have come these past few years. Nick, Kelsey loves your patience and sense of humor. She sees in you a kind, hard-working, and fun-loving, compassionate man. She loves how much you have embraced her family and that you constantly remind her to slow down and enjoy the little things in life. After all, life isn't meant to be completely planned out. You never know when a spontaneous trip might come up, like a casual move to New York City. Most importantly, she loves your unwavering support through both good times and incredibly stressful times. Kelsey, Nick loves your incredible sense of humor, kindness, and unwavering loyalty. He sees you as a fun-loving, caring, and passionate woman who shares a mutual love for oysters, golf, and building IKEA furniture. He admires your selflessness and commitment to your relationship, demonstrated by your willingness to commute to and from New York City for a year, even if it meant only spending the weekend together. He values your quick ability to forgive and trust him despite his continually losing your car keys. Most of all, he loves your ability to keep him grounded and make him laugh when he is taking life a little too seriously.
Yeah, I think you put your hands over my eyes. I put so much concealer in my face, like a clown.
It's gonna melt off. All right, 1, 2, 3.
Beautiful. I don't know if we're supposed to kiss yet, but
I think we are. You have something on your eyebrow.
you look incredible. I'm so happy it didn't rain. I'm so happy it didn't rain.
I love you. I can't wait to be your wife. Lord knows all marriages inevitably go through peaks and valleys, but after the year we've had, I'm confident we can weather anything life throws at us. I vow to provide you with unwavering support through all of life's big moments and scary decisions. And although I can't make decisions for you, my job as a wife is to support you no matter what you choose, and I promise to do so. Together, we can tackle anything. Thank you for loving me unconditionally, allowing me to be myself, flaws and all. You've often said you don't know why I chose you. The truth is, it was easy. I knew very early on that you were meant for me. Almost as if, don't cry, you're making it worse. Almost as if you were put in my path on purpose. I immediately fell in love with your goofiness, sense of humor, desire to always have fun. Those also happen to be the qualities that most closely resemble my dad. I think he somehow knew that they're the ones I needed the most. He used to say I could be so high-strung, it scared him. So I strongly believe he had a hand in bringing us together. And thank God he did. You're my perfect balance, the calm to my chaos, even though you're also sometimes the cause of said chaos. I vow to embrace our differences and strive to be as patient with you as you are with me, which is really, really, really patient. I am so excited to start our lives together. I know there'll be lots of laughs and fun along the way, and when there isn't, I know we'll still be okay as long as we're together. Please always remember, I'd trek any storm, brave any commute, climb any mountain, although probably won't have to because you're not big on nature, just to be with you. You're my person. I'm so happy I found you.
I wish I went first because now it's really hard to do that. Kelsey, from the moment we first met on our beer bar date, I fell in love with your beautiful, charismatic, kind, and fun, loving self, despite us not hearing a single word we said to each other. Early on, you want to take things slow. Meanwhile, I was handcrafting your homemade furniture and finding myself falling more and more in love with you each date that we had. By our Kimball's date, I truly couldn't imagine a single day without you. A mutual love for oysters, spontaneous day trips stumbling upon a Harpoon Brewery in Vermont, our brewery tour through Rhode Island, and our year in New York are memories I'll cherish just as much as the days we spent cuddled on the couch in Worcester or Brighton. I love your kindness, unwavering loyalty, and incredible sense of humor. Your willingness to travel to and from New York this past year every week, even if it meant only spending a weekend together, is a testament to your dedication to our relationship. I learned so much about myself just being with you. When things get tough, it's your faith in me that pushes me forward. Every morning and every night, I'm reminded of how lucky I am to have you. Through the years, we faced obstacles, some harder than others, that have helped us build the strong foundation of our relationship. It has shown me your unwavering love, support, and loyalty. Having survived a year in New York, I know that we can face anything that comes our way. And if we can make it through the stresses of cricketing for this wedding, we can make it through anything. From our binge-watching marathons to our unsettled debate on the best Harry Potter movie, our story is uniquely ours. I vow to honor our quirks, our shared memories, and the dreams we craft together. I promise to be there not only in the grand gestures, but in the subtle nudges, the shared memes and TikToks, and the comforting silences. Together we've created a narrative, and I promise to continue adding vibrant chapters to our story. So it's really long. I promise to stand by your side through all of life's adventures, loving who you are now and who you have yet to become. I promise to be your rock, your confidant, your best friend, and your fish. I promise to celebrate your triumphs and joy as if they were my own. I promise to stand beside you and support you during times of adversity. I promise to... See, this is why we should give more than 20 minutes to do this. I promise to support and share in your curiosity, desires, and aspirations. I promise to challenge you to be your best version of yourself every single day. I promise to make you laugh when you're taking life too seriously. I promise to have the patience that love demands, to speak when words are needed, and to share in silence when they are not, specifically when you're driving. As we start our lives together, I can't say what the future will hold for us. I can't promise that there will always be happiness and laughter, but I can promise that I'll hold you and wipe away the tears until they are gone. I can't promise the skies will never be gray, except for today, but I can promise to be the light in your life until the sunshine comes around again. I can't promise that we will never fight, but I can promise that I will never stop fighting for you. I can't promise I will never make you upset, but I can promise I will spend the rest of my life trying to make you happy. Thank you for being my partner, my best friend, the love of my life. I can't wait to continue exploring this world with you, creating more memories and living a life filled with love and laughter. You're my best friend, my love, and my squish today and always. I love you.
Those are perfect.
I think yours are better.
Nick, do you take Kelsey to be your wife? Do you promise to love and encourage her, share the good times and achievements as well as the hard times and disappointments, support her in sickness and in sorrow, and to be loyal to her forevermore?
I do.
Kelsey, do you take Nick to be your husband? Do you promise to love and encourage him, Share the good times and achievements, as well as the hard times and disappointments. Support him in sickness and in sorrow, and be loyal to him forevermore.
I do.
Wonderful. Kelsey, I take you to be my wife.
Kelsey, I take you to be my wife.
I promise to be true to you in good times and in bad,
I promise to be true to you in good times and in bad,
in sickness and in health.
in sickness and in health.
I will love and honor you all the days of my life.
I will love and honor you in all the days of my life.
Kelsey, please repeat after me. Nick, I take you to be my husband.
Mick, I take you to be my husband.
I promise to be true to you in good times and in bad,
I promise to be true to you in good times and in bad,
in sickness and in health.
in sickness and in health.
I will love and honor you all the days of my life.
I will love and honor you all the days of my life.
Nick, please place this ring on Kelsey's finger and repeat after me. I give you this ring
I give you this ring
as a sign of our love for and commitment to each other.
as a sign of our love and commitment towards each other.
I promise to support you, care for you, and stand alongside you.
I promise to support you, care for you, and stand alongside you
Nailed it.
For all of our days.
for all of our days.
Kelsey, please place this ring on Nick's finger and repeat after me. I give you this ring
I give you this ring
as a sign of our love for and commitment to each other.
as a sign of our love for and commitment to each other.
I promise to support you, care for you, and stand alongside you
I promise to support you, care for you, and stand alongside you
for all of our days.
for all of our days.
Kelsey and Nick, you have proclaimed your love and commitment to one another in the eyes of your family and friends. Therefore, with the power vested in me by the great state of Massachusetts, I am delighted to pronounce you husband and wife. Congratulations, you may now seal your vows with a kiss.
The lame, the weak, too afraid to start the dreams that only came to pass them by. Here's to the broken man who stood and watched when he heard you can't, 'cause it shows me that faith is more than sight. Here's to the wandering child looking for a star to guide.
But if I'm being honest here today, when I look at Kelsey, I don't see myself. I see someone else. I see, don't do that. I see the most profound butt chin. I see a squirrely little tongue that can reach up and clean sweep through either nostril. It's quite impressive. I see road rage like you wouldn't believe out of this 5 foot basically nothing. I see a movie buff who can rattle off actors and actresses' names and all their feature films. I see a reserved and serious individual, yet hilarious with a contagious sense of humor. I see a career-driven and focused professional, but always down for a fun activity or excursion. I see someone who follows the rules and will be damned if she doesn't fight for what's right. And ultimately, I see someone who puts family first always and will do anything to protect her loved ones. I see our dad. So while I may have gotten his name and hot Italian temper, you truthfully got so much more. Some of you may now be thinking, all right, this is making sense. No wonder the 3 of them didn't have any friends. Their idea of entertainment was hanging out in wardrobe boxes and practicing middle parts in the bathroom. I'm here to assure you that the 3 of us found many other ways to creatively entertain ourselves. So creative that Kelsey, Matt, and I have gotten really good at crafting up fake scenarios and completely exhausting them. Don't worry, I'm not about to share any of those here with you today, but there is just one that I want to leave you with. As mentioned a couple times, Kelsey, Matt, and I didn't have any friends growing up, so we crafted up an imaginary 4th sibling, little Kevin. Now, we talk about Kev to this day. He comes up often. Kevin is your stereotypical youngest sibling. He's always getting in trouble at school, sneaking pot into Nana's house, cussing in front of Grandma, not taking the chicken out of the freezer when Mom asks on the way home, taking a bucket seat in the Toyota Sienna when we all know youngest gets 3rd row. A lot of attention-seeking behavior, if you know what I mean. But what is so clear to me now, and has been for quite some time now, is that the 3 of us never really needed a little Kevin. We needed a Nick. We needed card tricks on command, half-drank water bottles left around the house like landmines, lost keys and stolen cars, EKGs, blood pressure checks, and stitches all from Sharon's kitchen counter, impulsive purchases and failed fishing attempts, reckless scootering, questionable photoshopping, margarita drinking at every single beer establishment, endless excuses to get Taco Bell, which is where he ended up last night, and overall, constant activity and entertainment seeking. We needed someone who matched our Sam Beyond the Lilo energy. We needed Nick.
It says I'm standing, but I'm sitting here tonight to honor my brother Nick and his beautiful bride Kelsey. I have come to praise them both. Mostly to praise Kelsey, and hopefully to embarrass Nick. I spent the past few months trying to come up with the best ways to sum up my brother Nick. Depending on how you know Nick, many people can describe him in different ways. I tossed around kind-hearted, smart, goofy, and lovable. One day it finally came to me though. Our papa used to use the term absent-minded professor almost daily. The light bulb finally went off. Nick is the dumbest, smartest person I know. Or even the fact that Nick is the only resident to have a lawyer on retainer, not for his protection from malpractice, but to sue whenever he has a chance. The first story that I will never forget comes from St. John's Prep graduation. Nick worked so hard in high school. He would spend hours daily studying and doing homework. Most weekends he was locked in his room, either reading or writing a paper. He even took neuroscience as a class elective. When I had that chance, I took pottery in the second year of gym. Seeing Nick in his white coat for the first time remains one of the best nights of my life. Knowing the literal blood, sweat, and many tears that he put into it. I have never been so proud to be your brother. Finally, we would typically go on a family vacation every year to various destinations. In 2021, we went to Hilton Head, South Carolina. Nick was recently dating someone new named Kelsey. I didn't know a lot about Kelsey prior to the trip, But every day on our 4-day trip, Nick would take his bike, drive down to the town center, and shop for souvenirs for Kelsey. And instead of spending time at the pool or beach, Nick spent his time shopping for an I Love Hilton Head t-shirt. The other main thing I remember from this trip was how Nick would repeatedly say, "I'm going to marry Kelsey." I guess he was right. Needless to say, I couldn't wait to meet Kelsey, especially since the most important thing going on in Nick's life at the time was seeing how many Pokemon he could catch playing Pokemon Go. I finally had that privilege about a month later, at of all places, a Greek Madness craft fair. For anyone who doesn't know, a Greek Madness craft fair is when my mom sells evil eye accessories. A lot of people here will be wearing them tonight. Kelsey had volunteered for a full day of manning the tent and dealing with people asking, "What do you think, how does this look on me?" Or "What do you think of this?" Anyone who signs up for that type of torment is special to me. I was sold on Kelsey from that day on.